I've been on a low, I've been taking my time. Before we start this video, understand that this video is clickbait. Clickbait. There's really no rise, there's really no fall, but I do have my opinions on the latest verse we received from Logic on the track he did with French Montana, Juicy J, ASAP Rocky, I believe was on there as well. Came out last week. I have yet to give my opinion on it. A lot of you guys were asking me to listen to it. And the reason I said that line at the beginning, as y'all know, man, you know, being on this channel for so long, you guys know I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. Yeah, I've always said that because, you know, I felt like that was Logic's get the bag moment. Yeah, it was a great message. It was, you know, probably the best song or, you know, top 3 song on everybody, but it was just a different direction for Logic that we're used to, you know, especially from you guys that were like day one fans from the Young Sinatra days, from the Under Pressure days. I could kind of see where you guys were coming from because it was a different side of Logic. Let's listen to the one bar that stood out for everybody. No pun intended.
I can't do no date. 1-800, then I kill the pussy. Who can relate? Got a bitch at all.
There was a lot of shit to be said on that Friday. I was reading Twitter. I was going through my Twitters, having a little laugh at it myself when I listened to the track. I couldn't believe it myself, really, because I'm not mad at him flexing. Actually, I'm not mad at all. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not, you know, I don't feel any type of way for him flexing when he turns to flex Logic, when he turns into, you know, emotional Logic, when he turns into deep Logic. You know, at this point in his career, he's going to have different moments. It was just the fact that from one of his popular, I guess you could say top 10 popular songs, even from the newer fans, the 1-8, I've been on the low, I've been taking my time, from those fans that became fans of him because of his message to, you know, anxiety, social pressure, stuff like that, in that department. You know, that's what kind of, you know, made Logic mainstream, right? So Logic has that track, and then for him to flip the line, 1-800, I killed a pussy. Who can relate? Woo! Yeah, I just had that ooh in. But for him to say that, it's just like, damn. Before I go on with what I'm saying, notice I got mad respect for Logic. You know, I guess you gotta say at this point he's even a friend. But at the same time, I'm not gonna withhold my tongue, and I'm gonna be respectful while giving my opinion because of what Logic has done for my channel, what he's done for his fans, have done for me. So I try to say this in the most respectful way. I'm not gonna bash him like, you know, a lot of people did, but I will say that that is very conflicting. And I think the problem I have personally is it's okay to be who you want to be. All right, at the end of the day, we are going to be who we are. The bullshit doesn't matter at the end of the day. All right, we all have our own lives. We decide what we do in our own lives. We as human beings, you know, live with every action we decide to do. So for my question for Logic is who are you right now? And I wish I could ask him now. I'm supposed to go to the concert. He ain't hit me back in the DMs yet, but I'm supposed to go to the concert sometime this week, and I actually wanted to have this conversation with him myself to kind of better understand what's really going on in his mental, in his head. You know, just kind of just pry into it, try to understand a little bit more, because, you know, I understand that Logic now, he's magnified so high, especially in rap. No matter what Logic does nowadays, everybody is on the radar. Everybody, like, Logic can't even have fun, and it sucks that he's gotten to this point in his career. He can't have fun because people have been waiting for, you know, an Under Pressure, post Under Pressure album, just a really deep conscious album, aside from Young Sinatra 4, which I didn't like. I already told you guys that. I still don't like it to this day. Aside from Young Sinatra 4, a lot of people are waiting for this deep album, right? And it seems like Logic has just been, you know, kind of just, you know, been having fun, having these little trap sounds, I guess you could say, trap tracks, at the same time having real, you know, meaningful mainstream music. Because I'm not gonna say his music hasn't been meaningful, it's just been very mainstream. It's just not the Logic we were accustomed to. Well, y'all were accustomed, stop saying me, because I got into Logic at tits. But the Logic you guys were accustomed to from his Young Sinatra days, even before, you know, what was it, Psychological, well, he used to be called Psychological, you guys said that before. So it's like now that he makes music, he's just under so much scrutiny because every bar will be analyzed. Everything Logic does will be on a magnifying glass. People are looking for reasons to hate him even more than others. Like, example, somebody like, I'm not even gonna say, like, any other rapper right now can get away with, you know, being experimental. I feel like anything Logic does is if it's not good, if it's not to this standard, people aren't going to fuck with it. Now, the question I asked earlier is, who are you? When I say who are you, I mean peace, love, positivity. That's always been the motto since I've learned about you, 4 years ago. Peace, love, positivity. I get that. And I also understand, I'm being understanding right here as a human. When people bash you, when people start to like, I guess, hate you. They don't say hate you, but kind of just give you negativity. It definitely grows on you. I can speak for that. Being a YouTuber, man, a lot of shit sometimes grows on me. But what I do is I just stop recording. I just won't record for a couple weeks. I just kind of just get away from YouTube. For you, you're under the limelight. So I can understand that every once in a while you're gonna have a buildup of negativity that you're gonna have to it's gonna lash out. Sooner or later, all this buildup is going to get to you, and you're gonna have to release it, and it comes out for you as negativity. And I feel like it comes out in your music, comes out in your verses. You're saying fuck everybody. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still rich. You can't stop me. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But then the next minute, I feel like Logic, sometimes he goes into it and then he starts going back to his, okay, I'm good now, which you don't really catch for yourself. But I feel like everybody else, since they have a magnifying glass on you, they're going to catch that. They're going to see that. It feels, I'm not saying I'm not saying Logic is a hypocrite, but I feel like he's conflicted. Because let's face it, in my opinion, the work has definitely, I wouldn't say it hasn't been the worst of the worst, but it's definitely declined. I mean, Tits was my favorite. That's what I got brought up to. Tits was fire. I felt like when he went mainstream to get the bag, he just kind of stayed there. And it's wild to me because when you think about it, if you look at the success is there. But I feel like the integrity and the quality, at least for me, and I'm probably a lot of the Rat Pack out there, is just not there. There's a reason why people keep bringing up Under Pressure. There's a reason why people keep bringing up Tits. There's a reason why they keep bringing up the past. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I feel like the hunger just isn't there anymore. I mean, it's really hard to be hungry when you're already full. I don't know if you guys ever try to eat on a full stomach. It's just impossible. All right, you got a full stomach, you can't eat no more. So you just don't eat. It could be the best meal on the planet, but you just not going to eat it because the hunger is fulfilled. Right now, Logic is full from all the success. The man just made a book. He's trying to get into film. He's trying to do anything, trying to do many things. He's trying to broaden his horizon. He's not just trying to be an artist. And I can appreciate that. But at the same time, I'm entitled to say how I feel about the music. Again, this is no disrespect to Logic. This is kind of just my opinion on what's really going on. I really wish I knew, because it's just like hearing that verse right there. That verse was trash. To be fair, everybody on that shit was trash. Even A$AP Rocky, who I think as well has fallen off, if y'all ask me. A$AP Rocky, what? He made Testing, was not good. Alright? Let's not sit here. That's what I'm talking about. A$AP Rocky's not on the motherfucking, what's that called, microscope. A$AP Rocky is still living on at long last. A$AP, long live A$AP. That's what everybody's still on. A$AP Rocky hasn't made a banger since. Alright? Testing was not good. So let's not sit here and act like A$AP Rocky is actually doing the damn thing as well, because he's not. French Montana's French Montana. We know kind of artist French Montana is. Just a little catchy artist, I get that. And Juicy J is always going to be a legend no matter what he does. He has the same sound and never gets old. But the track overall just wasn't a great track. It was them having fun on it, but like I said, Logic can't have fun. That's not going, that can't happen until Logic gives us another album that is a staple in his career. They're not gonna let Logic live on anything he does, and it's sad. I hate when I have to do these type of videos because I try my best to make it to be supportive, but at the same time still be myself, because somebody has to say it, man. Like really, like when you really think about it, no one knows the answer, and I really don't know what goes through his mental. I like to talk to all the artists that I see, and I always ask them, man, congrats on everything, but how's your mental? How you feeling? Like what's really going on? Because you got to understand, when 1 million to 2 million people are asking you on a daily, let me get this, let me get that, let me get this, let me get that. No one really even thinks about the person, right? No one really thinks about how you feeling, Logic. No one really thinks about why they're being assholes, how this man is really feeling. So when some shit is just kind of just bad, I kind of just be like, yeah, cool. Unless the artist acknowledges like, yeah, I know my shit was trash, but I'm going to keep releasing trash. Then I will just confront it like, it's trash. All right, cool. We all can agree it's trash. As a person, you're not a bad person, but your music is just not that good to me. To me, at least, in my opinion. I mean, no disrespect. But it's just like right here, man, with Logic, I just feel like he just kind of needs to find himself again. He's saying this next album is going to be with Under Pressure. It's going to be the one he says, I guess. Well, Ultra 85, Under Pressure 2. However you guys want to name it, I really don't know. Get in the comment box below. Let me know what you think the next album is going to be called. Again, no disrespect to Logic, no disrespect to the Rat Pack. You know, like I said, he's done a lot for me. I just had to really get that off my chest because I feel like Logic still has it in him, and I know a lot of people want another rap album from him, but at the same time, he's going to have fun just like any other artist. And when he has fun, he doesn't get that, you know, he doesn't get that pass to have fun because of all the recent projects he's had. And my one problem that I had, again, that the line that he flipped in there when you're, you know, one of your most popular songs is about, you know, depression and suicide, and, you know, I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. Then he said 1-800 kill the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Who can relate? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna be a church dude by day and I'm gonna fuck your bitch by night. It just can't work like that. So that's just my opinion on it, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Let me know how you feel about the track. A lot of y'all probably gonna say the same thing. Let me know how you feel about the upcoming album. This is the video I've had since you guys didn't get the last video to 3,000 likes. So I have a top 5, my top 5 tracks from each album video. That's what I've been working on with the Logic thing because I know I already did all the motherfucking mixtapes. So 3,000 likes. I tried to do it on the last video, but y'all didn't really understand. 3,000 likes. I will do that. Always new vinyl on the wall. 3,000 likes. As y'all can see, we got 3 vinyls on the wall. Y'all been working. Y'all been supporting. Reciprocation is the key. Don't forget, follow me on social media. Let me know what you want to hear. Till next time, it's been your boy Dev, like always. And, you know, I'm always happy. Me, no disrespect at the day. It's just my opinion. And with that being said, till the next time, we out. Peace.